What's up, everybody? It's me, Michael McCune, coming at you with another video, and today I'm here to do a top 10 series. I'm gonna be making these probably every day. I know you guys want Randonicas, but it's just right now it's been snowing real bad and it's so cold outside. I hope you guys understand, but at least I'm putting some content out for you. But anyways, guys, let's get into this. This is my top 10 favorite ghost films of all time. This was hard to do because I love ghost films, and it was just so difficult. And I got honorable mentions too. So they're actually right here. You can see them, but um, my favorite ones are right next to me. And what should I do? Honorable mentions first, or my top 10? I think I'm gonna do my top 10 first. Yeah. So, number 10 is The Haunting in Connecticut. This film is so good. Like, I can watch this over and over again. Based on true events, too. Um, you see the special features on there. You'll be afraid to turn the lights out when you go to bed. I actually saw this, and when I first saw it, it scared the living shit out of me. So, yeah. What year it came out? 2009 it came out. So, this is actually a really creepy film. I was still a kid when it came out. 102 minutes, so it's probably an hour and hour and some minutes. I don't know, but if you want to read, you can pause that right there. All right. But anyways, this is a great film. I love this film. I need to. They have a Blu-ray. I need to upgrade it. They have a second one too, but I do not have the second one. So, yeah. Anyways, The Haunting in Connecticut. I highly recommend you get that. All right. Number 9 is Amnesia. This film, I actually, I saw a review about it. You and Your Horror Movies. He does these kind of videos, and he said it was a really creepy ghost film, and I had to check it out. I think Fangoria. I don't know. But one hell of a horror film. This is one hell of a horror film. Probably one of the scariest horror films I've ever seen in my life. It's just so creepy, like very creepy. A tense, unnerving powder keg or something like that. But this is a really creepy film. It's just so creepy. Like, see, Winter Shriek Fest, Winter Sodom, Tornado After Dark. So it's one deleted scenes. I have to watch it. I'm surprised I've never seen the deleted scenes, but this is a really scary ghost film. This is a modern. Both of these are modern. Of course, I don't have too many 70s and 80s ghost films. Amnesia, really good. Highly recommend you get this. Highly recommend you get all of these. Next up is the Amityville Horror Classic. Classic Amityville Horror. If you have never saw this is a 70s film, I think. 1979. Yeah, so this is one of my only 1970s ghost films. But we all know the Amityville Horror, for God's sake, Get Out. I did get the Scream Factory trilogy set right there. Shout Factory. Yeah, Scream Factory. But yeah, classic Amityville Horror, man. They have a remake, so I don't know if you guys mistaked to watch the remake instead of the original. I've seen the remake. I think I've seen the remake when it first came out. I don't have it, but the original, no, nothing beats the original. Probably one of my favorite horror films of all time. Most of y'all know the Amityville Horror. I mean, if you guys don't, you gotta check it out. If you're a horror fan, or if you just want to watch something with your girlfriend, fiance, wife on Halloween, or with your kids. This ain't like really scary. Like, it ain't too scary. Like, it would scare your kids probably. It probably wouldn't do that. I don't know. I can't be the judge of that because when this film came out, I didn't watch it. I wasn't born, so. But highly recommend you get Amityville Horror. Great film. That was number 8, right? All right. Number 7. We have The Changeling. This film is scary as hell. Of course, you got the classic snap cover case. But yeah, I really do need to upgrade to this. George C. Scott and Trish Van Derver or whatever. A haunted house film. A ghost film, a haunted house film. It's just really, really creepy. Like, when I first saw this, it scared the shit out of me. A superior haunted house thriller. That's the back. What year did this come out? 2000 it came out. This film came out 2000, so, which is, I was born. That's like 2, 3 years old, 4 years old when it came out. But yeah, this is a really creepy film. If you guys love your scary films, I'd recommend you get this. Another classic, you know, it's just so good. Highly recommend you get this. I admit, some of these films, when I first watched them, I did jump a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember jumping in this one, but The Haunting in Connecticut, I jumped when I first saw it. In Amnesia, I definitely jumped. That shit is like crazy. But The Changeling, good stuff. Oh, next up, oh my god, The Conjuring. How can you not? I cannot live without this film. This film, probably my favorite ghost film of all time, since House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price. I don't have that film, but I have his House of Wax. But that's. But anyways, The Conjuring. We all see mostly The Conjuring's really popular. Edward Lee Warren. But it's so good. Like, I love this film, based on the true case files of the Wardens, and it's true. I mean, it's based on true shit. That's Edward Lee Warren. I love them two actors. 2013, this film came out. If you have never seen The Conjuring, you gotta watch it. I mean, this shit is just amazing. Like, if you have never seen this, like, you gotta watch it. And there is, if you guys watch the Annabelles, highly recommend you get those too. Those will be probably my killer dolls probably list. But Annabelle is just them films are amazing. I have all 3 of them. All 3 of them are great. The Nun came out. That was amazing. But surprisingly, The Conjuring, I had to put this in my top 10. From the director of Saw and Insidious, James Wan. I can't wait for the third one, The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Only thing is James Wan ain't directing it. I think he's producing it, so it's gonna be a little different, but it should still be wonderful. I still can't wait for it. Definitely gonna go see it in theaters. But anyways, this is a great film. Highly recommend you get The Conjuring if you've never seen it. Probably one of my favorite ghost films since The Fog, all of them. Speaking of The Fog, Andre Bebru, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Houseman, and Janet Leigh. A Deborah Hill production. From the director of Halloween, John Carpenter's The Fog. This film, another film I can't live without in my collection. I gotta upgrade to a Scream Factory Blu-ray, but Jamie Lee Curtis nails the hell out of this film, and Andrina Babru, she does great too. This is just amazing. I love this film. When I first saw it, it did scare me, I'll admit, because these guys, they knock on your door and there's fog underneath your door. You can see it, and when you go answer it, nobody's out there but the fog, and then they grab you and they kill you with their hooks and swords. So they're like ghost zombies, ghost pirates. But this film is just amazing. I love this film. It came out 1979, same year as the Amityville Horror. Highly recommend you get this film. You've got it. If you love Halloween, you'll love this film. Like, and Halloween's not even a ghost film. This is. So highly recommend you get this. The Fog was amazing. The remake, make sure to get the original Jamie Lee Curtis. Make sure you see her on it, or see a Deborah Hill production or any of these other cast members, so you will not get confused. The remake, it's all right, but it's definitely not as good as the original. All right, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. My number 4. Another James Wan film, of course. Insidious. Another film I can't live without. Insidious is just amazing. If you love ghost films, you gotta have this film in your collection. At least the first one and the second. The third one, it's alright, and The Last Key is alright, but I think they're making a fifth one too, which is I cannot wait. 2021 this year or 2022. But this film is just amazing. Oh my god. This film got me jumped. Insidious was some of the most shivery and terrible images I've seen in any horror film in decades. That is true. And this film came out 2011. This film came out. This film is just creepy. This film is just scary, and it's not the house that's haunted. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but from the makers of Paranormal Activity and director James Wan and writer Leo Whannell. But this is a great ghost film. Highly recommend you get Insidious. This is another film that's got the actors that play Ed and Roisin Warren from The Conjuring. They're in this. They're in the first two Insidious films, but highly recommend you get this one. Even the second one's really good. Alright, that was 4, I think, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Alright, my number 3. This film scared the living shit out of me. And this is called The Innkeepers. This film is amazing. This film is another one that will jump scare you half to death. At least it did me. Maybe you guys ain't just you don't get scared of anything, or some guests never check out. That is true. This shit is a wonderful film. Um, it's just so good. Like, this is hotel people stay in, and it's just they die and shit. 2011 this came out again, or 2012. I think it was made in 2011, came out 2012 or something like that. But The Innkeepers, creepy as hell. Everything you want in a ghost film. Um, I just loved it. Another one of my favorites. I just can't go without this film. This film is amazing. But yeah, that was number 3. Number 2. Oh my god. This is a kind of another newer modern film, but oh my god, is it good. The Gallows. This shit actually scared the fuck out of me. It got me into super creepy, like, school films. Every school has its spirit. Now, this film is about Charlie. And that is a ghost game, paranormal game. But this film takes it to another level. This film, they just go beyond out. Don't say his name. Yeah, if you say his name, you're dead. You're done. It's over. This came out 2015. This film's just so good. You gotta get this film. I highly recommend you get this. It's set in a school from Blumhouse, producer of Paranormal Activity, and I can't see because of the stickers on it, but anyways, if you love Paranormal Activity, you'll love this. This is amazing. I love this movie so much. Again, Warner Brothers, I think, put this out. Yeah. Or, I don't know who put it out, but anyways, highly recommend you get this. My number 2. The Gallows. Ghost Haunted School. Alright. My number 1. You can tell I've had this forever. I've had this since I was a kid. Actually, my grandma owned it. She gave it to me. This film is my number 1. And let me explain why. Ghost ship. It is a ship that's haunted. And people die. People died. And it's just this little girl, one of the ones that died on the ship. I think it's the Titanic too. But anyways, they all died, and then a bunch of new passengers aboard the same ship, and the people that died, they're the ghosts. They haunt them, scare them half to death. I think they kill them too. So fucking good. Look at that. Look at that creepy ass motherfucker. Look at that. I remember them too, man. You just have to watch it for yourself. This came out. 2002. Yep, 2002. This film came out. Oh my god, this gave me nightmares when I watched it. Like I said, I've seen this so many times when I was a kid. Probably like 4 or 5 times when I was a kid. And I still today watch it all the time. It's so good. I definitely got to upgrade the Scream Factory Blu-ray. But yeah, that's my number 1. There is another film like this. Honorable mentions. Here's my honorable mentions. I have 3 right now. But, classic 13 Ghosts. It is black and white, so if you're not into black and white films, I'm not a big fan of them, but, this came out, I don't know what year this came out. But anyways, this came out in the early, probably in the early '60s, probably in the '50s. Um, but anyways, yeah, I don't know when it came out, but 13 Ghosts, 13 times the thrills, 13 times the screams, 13 times the fun. Um, I love this film. This is a classic. But me, you guys are probably gonna kill me for saying this. I mean, some people might even agree with me, but the remake I loved so much better of the 13 Ghosts. The remake was just so much better, in my opinion. I actually watched the remake when I was a kid. Scared the shit out of me. Um, I seen the remake before this one. This one's really good. Now, this one, I'm not shitting on this one. This is a classic. I mean, if it wasn't for this one, there wouldn't be the remake. But I love this film. It wasn't that creepy, in my opinion, but because it was black and white. But they really did act really good in this, and I just love this film. Remake's better, in my opinion. All right, another recent modern horror film, Crimson Peak. Ghost film. These are all ghost films, but honorable mention, Crimson Peak. This film is really good. Came out 2015, I think. I think it did. Oh, 2015. It was, I think, filmed, and in 2016 it came out, but it was one of them years. Crimson Peak. But this is probably one of the best haunted house films I've watched in ages. I had to get this. This is a really good ghost film. Highly recommend you get this. If you love modern ghost films, you'll love this film. This is pretty creepy. It didn't jump scare me much, but it did. Like, it was really good. But highly recommend you get this too. Add it to your list. And my last honorable mention. This did give me jump scares. I was frightened by this film. And that's Dead Birds. Yes. There are worse things than dying. Yes, there are. Henry Thomas, Patrick Fugit, or Nikki Alcock, Eliza Washington, something like that. Washington, I know his last name, but Elijah I can't pronounce. It seems like it's Elijah or Eli, Isli or something like that. But a ghost western. Oh my god, this thing freaked me out. Bruh, you gotta watch this. I'm surprised this almost made my top 10. But it's a group of criminals that, they go to this town and it's haunted, and they just, a thunderstorm comes, and it just, they start seeing things. The house is, they don't know whatever's haunting it, and it's just creepy as fuck. Look at that face. That thing scared the fuck out of me. That's what gave me the jump scare. That scene right there. What you're looking at right there. And yeah, it's not scary to you probably on the picture, but when you watch the movie, I jumped out of my seat. That shit scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, this is a terrific film. This came out 2005. This came out. So this is a really good film. Highly recommend you get Dead Birds. If you love Western films, you'll love this film. Even if you're not into ghost films or horror films at all, just get this because it's a Western film. You'll love it, trust me. But highly recommend you get Dead Birds. Dead Birds is amazing. All right, guys. Let me repeat myself one more time in case you missed anything. My honorable mentions are Dead Birds, Crimson Peak. If you want to read the back here, you can pause that. Alright. Back here, pause it. Trying to hold it as still as I can. 13 Ghosts. Alright. And my top 10. Ghost Ship. Kind of hard to when it's that big of long letters like that. And the Gallows. Every school has its spirit. There you go. And the Innkeepers. Look at that creepy ass thing. Horse striped down to its bones. Some guests never check out. That's pause that if you want. It's just really hard to do this. There we go. That's much better. I'm gonna redo the Ghost Ship for you. That was long as hell. Alright, I'll pause that for you. Insidious. There you go. Alright. Fog. The Conjuring. I'm sure you guys watch this, but in case you didn't. Actually, it doesn't say too much about it. That was the special features. That's it. Alright. And the Changeling. Here you go. Pause it like that. For God's Sake, Get Out, Amityville Horror. I mean, we all know this one. But, just in case. And Haunted in Connecticut. And last but not least, Absentia. Give you a little idea. That was my top 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 ghost films in my collection. There's a lot more out there. The Haunting with Liam Neeson. I have that. House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price. House. Lights Out, another film by James Wan. Damn, I should have added that to my honorable mentions. That almost made my top 10 too, but there's just so many I couldn't choose from, man. It was hard. This list took me a while, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you guys want Randonauticas and ghost hunting, but I'm just waiting for it to warm up a little bit so I can do it. So But for now, I'm giving you something, guys. I'm trying. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. And peace out.